What up, film family? In this video I shoot with the Contax TVS. I shoot a black and white roll. I will be talking about my experience with black and white film and my quick thoughts on it. I will also be going over my top photos / my favorite photos towards the end of the video. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked anything in this video, don't forget to hit that like button for me. So quick background disclaimer, this isn't the Contax TVS, this is actually the Contax T2, and I ended up selling the Contax TVS right after I shot this video, so I no longer have that camera with me, so I just have its twin brother. So naturally I use color a lot in my photography. I usually use it as like the main subject or just a layer in my photo. I mean, a lot of times color is what brings my attention to a scene, why I end up taking a picture in the first place. Shooting black and white is very different because yes, I was still attracted to color, but I had to see it differently because I knew that the color wasn't really going to show in the black and white unless it also had a good contrast or variety with the rest of the scene. So what I ended up doing is just looking for scenes that had a lot of strong light and then strong shadows. I just felt like that would be more interesting to me to see the result in that. Obviously when there was a really bright day or sunny day, I ended up with like great images. To me, it's just not as interesting than to have a scene that has a vastly different lighting situation going on between the frame. For my top photos, I ended up seeing that a lot of my more interesting photos were with cars involved or the motorcycle involved. There's 3 different cars that are in my top photo range, and all 3 cars are Volvos, but I just thought it was odd that that was it. Portraits, or when you're trying to like isolate a certain subject, which I guess you can take portraits kind of a car. I feel like black and white does really well in that aspect, but when you're shooting landscapes or other things, I don't feel like it's as appealing to me. So one photo that is kind of a landscape, or the closest thing that I got to a landscape, is the Golden Gate National Cemetery photo where there's a tree. It has the name of the cemetery. So that photo came out well. I think what makes a good black and white photo is where you don't really miss the color. I don't need color to tell the story or the rest of the story, and because color just gives you a little bit more information. This photo of the big window, and it's kind of like a dark hallway. When I shot this photo, I thought this was going to be an amazing photo. And it's an alright photo, but I think maybe the highlights came in a little too strong through the window, and it didn't come out that great. But I was like, this is probably going to be an amazing photo. One photo that was very surprising for me to like was, I was actually shooting from that same window towards where my car was parked. You can see these 2 industrial building roofs. They have that barn kind of style. And I feel like all of those lines, how you can kind of still see a little bit of the clouds in this black and white photo. The dark fence line that it ends up making in that corner there, helps the photo out as well. It goes from dark to gray and then to lighter gray, and that's what I'm saying in black and white photos is appealing to me. And then those just straight lines that help guide you through the photo made this photo really good. It's funny to see the photo that I thought was going to be amazing wasn't, and then the photo that I was just like I actually am more impressed with. And I guess the last top photo that I really enjoyed, and it's more the palm trees in this photo that I enjoy. I did wait in this particular spot for a car to pass by. I was hoping for a more interesting car than this. It just happened to be a Prius, so whatever, and I just took the photo. And that was actually the last photo of the roll. This is actually at the location where I dropped the roll off to get developed. Thank you guys once again for watching. Hit that like button if you like this video. If you made it to the end of this video, hit that subscribe for me if you're not subscribed to the channel yet. And as always guys, happy shooting.